Greetings, I'm Sir Vainglory, and welcome to part 20 of my campaign as New Spain in Empire Total War, playing with the Empire 2 mod, and all continues to be peaceful. We've started to raid the shipping lines up here, but it's not provoked any reaction at the moment anyway. There are no large fleets around from the pirates of the French or the United Provinces. So maybe a fleet on its way over. I don't know. We'll find out. We've got 85 grand because I'm not spending much money these days. Research at the moment. Carbines and then horse artillery so that we can start to recruit artillery. Other than that, we're going for improved animal husbandry. And then I think actually we might go for division of labour. That would give us the commercial port as well as all the warehouses. It'd be 18 turns actually if we went with the new college that's only got the one gentleman. Let's see what happens. I've trimmed back the armies, or the army, and I've not recruited anything new yet. We can recruit, not here actually, in here, some line infantry. And over in New Mexico, line infantry here. So what's the difference? This is New Spain. Is this New Andalusia or something? Yeah. So we can do that. And the army up here, yeah, trimmed this one back quite a bit. Get rid of all the pikemen and the colonial militia, etc. Just to reduce costs. British are sitting doing nothing, so there's no real threat to me. So I'm just saving up our money, investing in our infrastructure, trying to get growth. Actually, where is it? 24 turns until a new village appears in Guatemala. 22 turns here. And I did exempt them both from tax just to shorten the amount of time I have to wait for that. But anyway, let's check diplomatic relations. I don't have any free ports at the moment, so nothing really to do there. Louisiana, you're friendly towards me, plus 37. Oh, you're an ally of France, I suppose. Yes, you will be. Trade partners with France. You don't have any allies, it says. But you must still be protected by France or some such. There's a thought. Why don't I try and get some trade in technology? You've got nothing to offer. Spain. Good friend. Typical. Triangulation would give us the roads, or the ability to go with metal roads, I think. There's nothing I particularly want here. Cancel that for now, and cancel that. 5 tons for limbers. And triangulation. I thought triangulation gave me metal roads. Is it something else I'm thinking about? Easiest way, I suppose, is to check here. Yeah. No, measuring tools. It looks like triangulation, but it's a different thing. Right, so we don't actually want triangulation at all. Improved grenades they were offering me. I don't know. I don't think I've used grenades yet. I don't know if I've got any grenadiers. Probably not. Right, let's get back to New Spain. Or to Spain, I'm New Spain. Technology, limbers, improved grenades, carbines, yeah. We've only got a couple of turns left. Yep. Didn't notice long rifles. Aye. Spain. Tech. Right. Improved grenades or limbers. Limbers is probably the most desirable in the short term. And I would trade you canister. Little to commend them and must be rejected. Okay, let's try something different then. Limbers, so I'm not going to give you too much. If I give you canister and line infantry doctrine in return for limbers. Happy with that outcome. Okay, I'm not going to give everything away to you. Sweden, have you got anything worth trading? Enfilade doctrine in return for square. Canister and square. Improved grenades. I'm not interested in improved grenades, really. Try that again. Enfilade. Delighted that our talks have ended. Okay. What do you have? Improved grenades. Not interested, really. Knights of St. John, Bavaria. I'd suspect you won't have very much. Carbines, no. And Bavaria, last chance. Technology. Measuring tools, that would give me the metal roads. Okay, if I give you canister and square. You swine. Try that again. Measuring tools. I'll give you 3 technologies. Little to commend them. Come on, I really want measuring tools. Why do I really want measuring tools? I've got all the money I can spend on roads, I suppose. Square, flintlock mobilisation, military planning doctrine. Right, okay, I'm willing to push the boat out just to get off this business and go into something else. I don't want utilitarianism. Enfilade, steam pump, planning. Measuring tools, enfilade. It wouldn't let me give you the steam pump. Right, just take everything. Right, measuring tools is what I want. Right, forget it. So frustrating. Right, let me see. I guess that's us at the end of the turn, having wasted all that time doing not very much. I did get some take, I suppose, didn't I? That would have been good, but never mind. If wishes were fishes. Yeah, no. Like, end of turn. Let's just move on. What would I do if France offered me peace at no cost, and we accepted. I guess I just stopped raiding. It only brings in 175 additional income, I believe. Let's have a quick look at policies. I could lower that, but what's the point? -4 happiness for regions. It's not an issue. Public order. Neither is the reduction in town wealth. So, yeah, I'll just leave you where you are. That's all fine. Ministers. You've got so much, but you add so little to the overall governance. +2 to diplomatic relations, +1 to town wealth, 0 to prestige. I'm wondering about just getting rid of you. You do give +1 happiness to lower classes. Harsh reputation. No, you're -2 to lower classes. No. You're nothing really, and you're honest, +1 to management. You've got all those +1s, but you do so little in there. Definitely not worth putting you in there. -9% to cost of town watch is the thing that I'm really interested in there. Okay, where was the +1 to management for justice? -3% to clamour for reform. That would actually be useful. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to swap you in. Wait a minute, before I do. 131. -6% to the cost of town watch. So we only lost 3% by moving this guy out. You're not very good in there either. So we'll leave you like that. Quick check of trade. We're getting nothing from the Maratha Confederacy, but almost everybody else gives us 1,000. Just a wee bit more from Portugal would be good. Okay. And nothing finished in terms of buildings. Let's check out the infrastructure. $14 tons. Was it not 13 tons before? Or was it 18, I'm thinking? Right, okay, never mind. I guess we carry on then. I can't improve this. No, we need like division of labour and a couple other things. Improved fishery is something that we might go for. That's just here. Get horse artillery done. Yeah, okay. We will get the fishery. But for now, end the turn again. Here we go. You want a payment of 61 grand this time? No. My goodness, I've got 95,000 ducats. going to go on a real spending spree when there's a need to. If there's any hostile armies turned up, obviously we'd be throwing lots of money into the armies. I could build up the navy, but there's no real need to just now. Carbines complete. Agent recruitment, another rake. Okay, let's grab you then, and we'll send you somewhere over here. What else? Trait gained. Horacio Arredondo. Morally impaired. Who was Horacio Arredondo? Huh. That's fantastic. Right, so if I were to put you back into justice, there's no detriment to that. Nor there. So there's no difference actually. Gabrian, you don't do much for the lower classes, do you? But -3% to clamour for reform. Well, I guess I'm doing nothing there then. That was a pity that he got morally impaired so soon after taking up that position. Maratha Confederacy, I can't trade with me. That's gone up by 7. So it's creeping up there. Almost 14,000 income next turn, supposedly. Alright, research tech. We don't want to go for the ring bayonet. We want the horse artillery. 6 turns worth. Okay, that's us. I'm not going to improve any of those. They just don't give enough of a return, to be honest. So let's end the turn again. I wonder, is it worth going up and taking the Leeward Islands? I'm going to have a look at them, see what they consist of. Probably very little. We've got our governor's residence in New Andalusia. Governor's residence. Doesn't do anything really for it, or doesn't do anything at all actually for our recruitment capacity, or recruitment ability. But +2 happiness for lower classes, +1 to repression, 8% bonus to region tax income. Research points per turn to military tech is nice. And 1 more unit possible in training. 2, 3, so that 5 units we can get now. Leeward Islands. You've got a port. That's it. Okay, you've got an abundant plantation and a high yield plantation. Hang on, is that the Leeward Islands as well? It is. Okay, so there's a couple of plantations out there worth going for. Port in there. Down in here you've got a low yield plantation. Another port, a shipyard actually. Look in here, they just get so many men, but I suppose you can only get 20 units on a field at one time. Yeah, okay. Not until I get new cannon though. So we just carry on again. Don't want to spend money on anything. No diplomacy to be done. one more turn from that. Right, end it. Completely forgotten about my rake. I wondered what was moving. 62 grand. Is that 2 turns in a row you've asked me for peace? Or did we skip one? Is that another British army appearing here? I need to check that out. That's blocked by just a Louisianan army. Yeah, you carry on over there. No, I don't think it is a new one. These armies are all a bit beat up. But I'm not going up that direction for a while. Okay, we've got tenanted farms. Austria and Zaporozhye and Zich. They'll be away soon. Alliance broken again. We have our animal husbandry's done. I might just leave that then for the improved fishery. Let's see how long it's going to take. War declared the Ottomans in Austria. That's why they broke their alliances, because they didn't come in to help them. Okay. 14 grand now. Tenanted farms have helped with that. But because there's a bit of a problem here, that doesn't help at all. Okay. It's not a worry, I don't think. Just at 0. I need to get more town watching, I suppose. Does that actually... cultural... No, it's not cultural unrest, is it? So I don't think this is actually going to make any difference when we get the population more up towards Iberian. But as I said, we're okay. Let's skip through. You're very happy because you've got a massive army sitting inside. You're still at +4. +3. And Jamaica. You're exempt from tax anyway. Grenada, Curacao. Yeah, there's not very much we can do in those places. Never mind, we're fine. The likes of not Guatemala. I mean, in here, not there. We could get rid of the barracks, go for the magistrates. I've originally got the barracks because if I'm recruiting an army, it's spread out over that whole area, so the fleet would stop by there and pick up some units. So I could just swap that over. Same here for the magistrate if it starts to become a real problem. Take 15 turns for that. I think we probably will just leave it at that. Why do I want metalled roads? What's the... Just because I want to spend money, I suppose. There are other things that we could get instead. Division of labour, I think we will go for that. So we'll leave you 15 tonnes there, 17 tonnes till we get that complete. Just looked at research and tech, no diplomacy. Let's end the turn again. I was wondering about checking through the diplomatic channels to see if we could get any more new tech. Maybe do it next turn. Since we've got new tech of our own, there might be a wee bit more ability to get something decent. We've got a theatre in New Spain. That should have helped the public order there. Right, Ismail de Mercado. Ishmael. You're in justice. +1 to repression. -1 happiness, lower classes, -3% clamour for reform. Yeah, I think. Let's see how you look in head now. No, it's still the same. It's this guy here I really need to replace with someone. Manuel Redondo. +1 to management. +1 happiness to nobility. Yeah, I mean, I suppose he's got so much going for him. I shouldn't really focus on the morally impaired. We'll just leave him where he is. Okay. Yes, diplomacy. Spain, you interested in any tech? Not interested in that, to be honest. Sweden, improve grenades. I suppose that I've got new tech, but it doesn't mean to say that anybody else has anything new. They've given me everything that they've got to give. We'll stop at Russia, or Poland, Lithuania. Right. Nobody's got any worthwhile tech. Right, let's jump back up here. Where's my rake? Okay. Yeah, so there are large British armies, but still no line infantry. How about here? Nope. Okay, maybe the British are doing the same as me and just holding on to their money rather than investing it in line infantry. I suppose they've got other battles to fight in other continents. Where's our theatre? Theatre gives +1 happiness to the ability, +5 happiness to lower classes. Entertainment and culture's up by +9. Cloud for reform, people and government, industrialisation, that came from the tenanted farms. I was counting on that to solve my problems here. Okay, pleasure gardens. Do you allow lower classes in? You do. But it doesn't give us very much else. It's only $3,000 though. We're rolling in the cash, so let's go ahead and get that built. Would you contribute 600 to region wealth? Reduces costs a wee bit. And if we were to upgrade to clearances, that gives +1 happiness to lower classes, but if we look up here, this gives +2 happiness to lower classes. So it worsens the situation. Right, 3 turns still before that's done. One more end turn, and then I'm going to put in a break. Now you want tech. I suppose you're asking for less money, but the answer's still no. France. Maybe I should go and check their army and see if they've got line infantry. I doubt it very much. That army's been pretty stable for a long time, so they probably didn't have line infantry tech over here. Or line infantry units, I should say. What do we have? Trait gained, Eugenio Flores. -1 happiness to lower classes. Not helpful, Eugenio. Oh, it is Eugenio. Did I miss him? Is he an army commander? Juan Diaz. Domingo. Right. There he is there. +1 to research. +1 to military tech. Okay. Yeah. Okay, I guess. Let's check. Is there anywhere that's a real problem yet? No. In fact, everyone's back up to green. Fair enough. I don't need to recruit any garrisons in. How long until these other villages pop? 13 turns and 13 turns. Okay. Right, I'm going to put a break in here, and I might actually run on a few turns off camera while there's no action going on. So, where are we just now? 1708 winter just now. See where we are when we come back. Thanks for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this. Please leave me a comment, rate the video, subscribe to the channel if you enjoy the content, and I hope to see you again next time. Cheers.